Hi everyone! We decided to do a boyfriend tag this week because last week was just a massive vlogging fail. The camera's really far away, so I feel like it's like...
Actually no, it wasn't that much. Well, it was.
I hurt my foot on Saturday morning and I was just like grumpy and stayed inside for the whole weekend, so there wasn't actually anything to vlog. And I only returned to normal walking on Wednesday, so... Anyway.
Yeah, it was a bit of a fail.
It was really bad.
So I thought we'd do a questions and answers video instead, but just more so related to us.
Okay, so the first question is, where did we meet?
We met, well I suppose it was probably at school in...
Sixth form.
Yeah, in sixth form.
I
drama lesson?
Yeah, I essentially failed my AS level history and had to join another AS class whilst doing my final year. So you know, if you fail an A level, you gain a boyfriend. Yeah. But it was really weird because for my first year, like I didn't know you, but we have all the same friends. So it's like, it's strange.
Well, they were my friends and you just made friends with them.
Well, yeah.
I'd known them for a lot longer than she'd known them.
Anyway, where was our first date? We didn't really have a first date.
Well, I suppose it was your pizza.
Yeah, pizza party.
Session. Art and Uncle had pizza oven in the garden. And yeah, so we kind of, I went to hers. And that was sort of straight into that. I met most of her family then anyway.
No, you just met, well, my dad and Steph.
Yeah.
And Ben.
Which is most, you know, basically one half your immediates.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
What was your first impression of me?
I don't know, I think I quite like the fact...
She is really cool until you start walking and talking.
Yeah, well, I think you were a fairly shy person anyway. You weren't that extrovert compared to some people that were in your year. And I don't know, I suppose I like the look of you.
Oh yeah, thanks.
And
cheers, pal.
It's hard to describe it. Well, basically, essentially, I was attracted to her. So, and then I suppose it was different when I started speaking to you again. You were quite shy. You know, it was hard initially to make conversation because you would kind of
run away from it.
You'd let your friends do more of the talking. Put it that way.
Yeah. And now you're stuck with me.
And then as we progressed and learnt more stuff about each other, I don't know, I just liked her more.
Cute. When did you meet the family? Pretty much straight away because we both lived at home.
I didn't want my parents that quickly though.
Well, the first time I went around your house I met Belle.
Yeah, but that was like a few months into it.
No, that was like a few weeks.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
No, it was June when it was everyone, wasn't it?
We had like a barbecue and Bradley was there.
Yeah, that was in June.
Was it?
Yeah, that was Mum and Dia's birthday.
No, it was before that. It was before that. We had like a separate barbecue for Aaron's friends.
Don't remember that. But anyways, yeah, it was fairly soon. So for me it was the first day essentially, the second day. And then Liv was probably, about a month into it, 2 months. So fairly quickly, but that's my true test, you see. So I can get on with my family, then happy days. So, yeah, they took to you.
Yeah, I'm alright.
After some abuse. She handles it well though. My family...
yeah, but my family are like that too, so...
Fairly blunt, fairly open. They'll tell you what it is straight away. If they like it or they don't like it, but they're a family. We're a family of jokers, put it that way. So there's plenty of abuse taken and given.
The next question is, do I have any weird obsessions? If so, what?
Sausage dogs. That's one.
It's never going to die, that obsession.
And you also like, I suppose you like mugs quite a lot. She has a lot of mugs and continuously gain mugs. We do not have any more room for mugs, but if there's enough mugs she'll like, she will buy. And no doubt.
It in.
No, it just means squeeze it. It just means that there's a surplus amount of mugs in the washing.
Yeah, but then if someone comes around for tea, never going to be a problem, is it?
we can only fit like 2 extra people in this flat.
I know.
So there's not that much more tea going to be made.
How long have we been together? This comes at a really like appropriate time because it was our anniversary on Thursday of
5 years.
5 years. Goodness.
Pretty long time.
Yeah. Do we have a tradition?
Well, we kind of used to have a tradition of going to natural history
at Christmas.
and then.
But ever since we've like lived in London, we haven't done it, which doesn't make any sense.
It's less of a journey because we live so close to Hyde Park. It kind of seems, I don't know. It's so close that we could do something else.
Well, it's
yeah,
not that it's
exactly.
not special, but like there's other things.
To be honest, there should be no reason why we're not going because it's on our
Yeah.
doorstep, and so we have no excuse. But yeah, it's basically just kind of. I think timing as well. We were busy a lot of the time around Christmas, or trying to fit in family
I had no
and
time off for Christmas.
stuff with uni and whatever. It was more difficult. So yeah.
What was our first road trip? When I drove us to Norfolk, like a week after I passed my driving test.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably was actually.
Yeah, it's your turn next. It's going to be a tradition. Take a road trip after you pass your driving test.
Well, hopefully I've got my test next month, so then we can go on a trip around summer. Well, we're going for another road trip, not on our ass, with again Bradley and Lisa, who saw probably about a month back.
Yeah, we
but I think for my birthday we're going to a gig on Friday, and then we're taking a trip up and around Leeds in the north.
It's going to be really busy because I go on holiday a week after that.
So it's going to be a fun weekend. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully the weather is good. We'll go for a proper road trip.
No, and I'll take my camera this time. I was really gutted. I'm still gutted about that.
Yeah, it was such a nice day. It was like November, 19 degrees, which was ridiculous. Clear sky, beautiful. And they forgot her camera.
Anyway.
Great photography you are.
What's my favourite restaurant?
You don't have a favourite, I don't think.
I have a lot of favourite foods.
You have
it's like a split.
A top few.
Top 3.
You like Caribbean.
Yeah.
You like Mexican.
I bloody love Mexican. But I haven't yet found.
Oh yeah, and she likes roasts.
Yeah, I haven't yet found like a Mexican restaurant that's like.
No, we've been to some decent Mexicans.
But like not one that's like.
Not chains, yeah. Why don't we just go to Mexico and have it?
It's easier said than done, Joe.
Yeah, that is easier said than done. Cancun holidays are expensive.
I know, I was thinking why not. Who wears more pants, trousers in the relationship?
Probably me though.
Yeah, but I give it back to you as good as you give it to me. Like,
If you had to say one person or the other,
probably
like it's probably about 65-35 for me.
Yeah, but I'm just like quite like easygoing.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying this is about an accurate.
Yeah.
If we're doing it in percentages.
If I'm watching TV, what am I watching?
Grantchester?
Yeah, but that's not like all the time.
No. Big Bang Theory?
Yeah, yeah, Big Bang Theory.
That's pretty much because it's the only thing that's on Freeview which is semi-decent. Everything else seems to be just daytime TV or EastEnders, which is just bores me. Bores me indeed.
Oh, yeah, I don't like EastEnders. What drink do I order when we go out to eat?
What drink do you? Probably, I'd say a mojito most of
Yeah.
the time.
I love a mojito.
You've got a bit of a mint obsession. But yeah,
Any
mojito.
sort of like mint lime based drink is just good.
Yeah. And if not, spirits wise, you probably have like rum, whiskey, or beer.
Manly
Pretty much the same
drinks.
as me, basically.
Neither of it. What is one talent I have?
One talent you have. The ability to turn a duvet mid-sleep.
It's not a talent. And I can't help that. I'm like unconscious. That's happened to me all my life. Like.
Yeah, that's why it's a talent.
Well, it's not a talent.
Why are you so yawny for?
I don't know, because we haven't been outside yet today.
Maybe you slept like how many hours? 10 hours? 9 hours?
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, one talent. Oh, she's a good photographer, but I'd expect that's what she does.
I'm not like all day, every day, son.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a non-obvious one. obviously they're obvious ones.
Yeah. Brush.
She's quite good at acting. Yeah.
Good,
That's one of her talents. Yeah. She's a really good actress.
What would I eat every day if I could?
Mexican? Or
Probably roast potatoes.
bagels?
Or fajitas. Oh, it's too difficult. I love all the food.
No, I think you can have to divide that into like if you could only have
like one type of food.
as in like no, if you could only have breakfast, lunch or dinner, what would you choose between the three for the rest of your life? It's easy for me.
Breakfast because you can have
same.
everything for breakfast. You can have like
No, but traditional breakfast stuff like full English, like toast,
dinner,
cereal,
because I'm not that into
bacon,
cereal.
eggs.
I'd probably have dinner then.
Oh, I choose breakfast any day. Love breakfast. Literally my favourite meal of the day. But it's also because when I wake up, I just have to eat. If I wake up 4 in the morning, if I wake up at 10, I have to eat. Otherwise,
I do have to have
function.
breakfast. Otherwise, I get really hungry.
You never really used to have breakfast that much.
No,
I got into breakfast.
I got into it when I went to uni because at the time it was like 10 o'clock and I was in lecture and my stomach was like, nah. Then it was really embarrassing. The rest of my life is embarrassing. What's my favourite music?
Well, I'd say. What do you mean, bands or genre? What are we talking
The question doesn't specify.
Okay, well we can just go for it. If we're talking about bands, probably Bombay Bicycle Club and Arctic Monkeys probably her top, and probably Last Shadow Puppets. Favourite genre, I suppose
I like a bit of like.
I suppose.
Vintage R&B. I like indie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's quite a broad. We both have a fairly broad spectrum of music listening.
Like we were just having an epic dance party to Rihanna's work and Prince this morning. We were having a good dance party to Prince in like honour of him.
May he rest in peace. I suppose it's quite varied, but yeah, I suppose those are her top two. Who's your favourite singer overall? I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. I don't really have. I'm not good with favourites. Like I like a variety of things.
Yeah, I was the same.
Right, so.
But yeah, at least I got 2 bands right.
What's my eye colour?
Well, it changes. That's
the
thing. It's never.
That's a trick question.
So it's like a bluey, grey, green. It's like some days it's more.
Some days
than
it's
others.
really blue, and then some days it's grey.
In general, it's mostly grey.
Yeah.
It's like a bluey grey. Most of the time, but at one stage your eyes will. I think in summer it goes a bit more green, like greeny blue.
This is a difficult one because it doesn't really have a straight answer. He's my best friend. It's like an even 3-way divide. Who is my best friend?
Who's your best friend?
That's a tricky one.
Well, it's Elise, Helena, and Johnny, I suppose. Well, I suppose Elise, Helena, and. If you're including me in that. Well, excluding me, but probably Elise and Helena.
Yeah, they count as one.
Yeah, they come as one.
What is something you do that you wish I didn't do? Oh no, I probably should have asked this question.
Well, as I say, turning the duvet in his sleep drives me nuts.
I cannot help that physically. Like I am unconscious.
But other than that, probably I wish that you didn't do. Oh no, really. There's not apart from that. I mean, that's the only thing that like majorly annoys me. But sometimes you're like when we go out. It's a bit of a lightweight going out. She doesn't really. She used to be okay when she was
11 o'clock.
When she was young.
In my PJs,
she's old now.
Tucked up.
And sometimes she can be a bit of a wet wipe when we go out. She doesn't. So it gets to like 1, 2 in the morning, and then she's like, "No, I'm done."
Yeah, that is very normal.
Days where we, I want to carry on. I want to go to like 3, 4, and peak enjoyment. And she's wetted. So.
I'm hungry by then also.
I wish you didn't do that. But I can tolerate that.
Yeah, but I'm more than happy for you to go out on your own and have fun. I'm not like, no, you have to stay at
Yeah, I know. You're pretty laid back.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. If I'm choosing one, yeah, turn in the duvet. I wish you didn't do that. God, it annoys me.
The next one's a really easy one.
What?
Where am I from?
Well, UK.
Essex!
Essex, brav.
Nobody believes me when I say that. Like, if I tell somebody I'm from Essex, they're like, really?
That is why I probably liked you a bit more than some of the others.
Ooh, throwing shade.
No, I have no problem with Essex Girls. It's just, over time, I think, well, Liv's not your generic Essex girl, so she's, I don't know, a little bit more tolerable long term, should we say.
Oh, thanks! Tolerable, I'll take that.
Yeah, definitely.
What kind of cake? You've actually, to bring around this question, what kind of cake would you bake me if it was my birthday? In 5 years, you have never made me a cake. Ever.
I don't really make cake. I don't really bake.
You
I
make
cook.
cheesecake.
I cook quite well. I know that probably is floating my own boat there, but you know,
No, you do cook well.
I do cook well. I've heard people tell a lot of people enjoy my food, but baking wise, like I'm more of a cook, Liv's more of a baker.
Yeah.
Put it that way. Although saying that, your cooking's got a lot better over the past few years. Again, influence of myself, my mum. Well, I suppose you just tried more styles. That's why it's improved
Well,
as well. And practice.
Lived on my
That's
own
always
and then could
one.
actually afford food that was nice.
Yeah, but as I say, I don't really do baking. I like eating it, but the problem is if I learn to bake, I'd bake quite often, and then I'd end up getting really fat.
I might bake today though. I haven't done it in this kitchen.
Whereas
before.
Liv's
We've
quite
lived
good
here
at
for almost
baking.
2
She
years
makes good
and I
cake.
haven't
She makes good
baked.
scones.
I think I'm going to make brownies
good.
today.
But anyways, what was the
Anyway.
actual question?
What kind of cake would you bake me if it was my birthday?
Chocolate cake, simple.
Yeah, obs.
She likes chocolate sponge. I'm not really a chocolate sponge kind of guy. Like,
You
it
have the
depends.
Victoria's bar,
No.
a coffee cake.
That Waitrose salted caramel cake is
Oh yeah.
the
I could probably try and make that.
is really good, but yeah, I'm more of a vanilla sponge kind of guy.
I do like a bit of sponge. What could I spend hours doing?
Taking photos,
Yeah, pretty much.
watching YouTube.
I think since we've started YouTube, we've watched more YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I used to watch a fair amount of YouTube, but just not
not
vlogs
on the
and stuff.
scale.
It was a different.
I watched vlogs before you did.
As I say, I just watched different kinds of videos. I didn't
Fish
watch.
videos. He'll sit there for hours and watch videos about people's fish tanks. I don't get it.
No. I'm broadening my knowledge and my experience based on thing. See, you would do that. You watch dog videos and cat videos.
Yeah, but I don't sit there for hours. I'm like, oh, look at the cute puppy. Now moving on.
Yeah, but you've looked after a dog, so you know how to look after a dog. I'm still in the process of learning fish keeping.
Okay. Last question. Get out of here, Phil. If I could live anywhere, where would it be?
Well, actually, that's the one thing, probably. Going back a few questions, one thing that I don't like about Liv is her ability.
Coming in strong?
No. Like traits wise,
Mm.
Liv doesn't like change,
No.
and
But I've come round to it a lot more in
Yeah.
the last year. The idea of change and going places.
whereas I love change. If I could change, like where I live once a year, every year, that would be happy. For now, that may change in a few years.
I don't like
but
I don't like moving when I'm happy somewhere. Like
yeah.
Jay wants to move flats. Although it is small, it's our home. So I don't
Yeah.
like moving for the sake of moving because it's expensive and
But
it's a house.
I find it's a fresh start. Like you can clear out because over time it's amazing, and I'm sure everyone does the same. The amount of junk you collect.
But you moved a couple of times when you were younger. I never moved until
Yeah.
I left. Well, until I lived with Jen at sixth form, and that wasn't even properly until
Exactly.
I moved out at uni.
I just find it exciting, and I enjoy moving. I enjoy getting new space
You like
and
looking.
making it
You
your own.
like looking for flats and like looking for holidays and stuff, and I'm just like, no, you're alright. You can do it.
Yeah.
And I just, I don't know.
So what was the actual first question?
So if I could, this is happening. If I
I'm on a
could
tangent.
live, if I could live anywhere, where would it be?
Oh, okay, yeah. She'd probably. I don't know. I think you would stay put where you are. I don't know. until we explore more places.
Yeah.
That's when we could decide. But
I think England would always be my home, but I'd love to like live other places for a few years.
Yeah, like for me, I've liked the idea of Australia for quite a while now.
Yeah.
It's just bringing myself to go that far, and then until I actually go for like a holiday or whatever or trip, then I can see what it's.
Because we're both very
See what it's like, mate.
Because we're both very family orientated. It's quite tricky to say. Family orientated. Yeah. Like I think being so far away from them all would be quite hard because even like our mum and dad's get on quite well and like it's just. But
you know you can get over FaceTime and all the rest of it. You can still be with someone and
I think
just no physical contact. Yeah, but as I say, I'd quite like to do America as well at certain parts. I don't think I would want to do that long term maybe, but definitely for a year or two I think it would be a good experience because the problem is going anywhere other than the UK is quite difficult because in the UK, especially London, we have literally everything. Everything is readily available 24 hours a day. Healthcare is not an issue. Job wise is fairly easy, and general living we don't have any issues really. Like our lives are pretty good.
I think it's just like going on we want to go on a few adventures.
Exactly. Yeah.
Whilst we can.
Yeah.
That makes it sound really like we're dying or something. We're not. It's just.
Oh, you never know. Everyone's dying.
Yeah. All right. Well, on that lovely note. Probably to
she's dying quicker than I am because she's an old lady.
I don't want to talk about being 23 next month. Anyway, everyone who's probably watching this probably already knows us anyway, but for those of you that don't, it's a little insight into me and Josephine here. You can tell that we're not professional YouTubers.
No one's a professional YouTuber.
Yeah.
They're just video makers.
Anyway, we will leave it here.
Oh. Managed to press play on SoundCloud.
Anyway, bye!